Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And welcome back to the GT3. Thought I'd take the GT3 out today, do a little bit of drive and chat, talk a little bit about the new 2020 C8 Corvette, get you guys' opinion on whether we should bring that car to the channel. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on bringing the new 2020 Supra to the channel and getting rid of the GT3. Appreciate you guys looking at the video and also commenting on whether I should make that move or not. So I really appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna ask you guys to do the same thing on the C8 Corvette. Should we bring it to the channel? Drop me some comments and let me know. I don't know very much about the C8 Corvette, I'll be honest. But what I do know is it's supposed to be a performance weapon. Seeing that my Ferrari 458 does a 0 to 60 in about 3.3 seconds and the GT3 in about 3.2 seconds, the C8 Corvette is supposed to do it under 3 seconds. Guys, that's crazy. You're talking about, I don't know, what, a $65,000 to $85,000 car depending on the spec. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Mid-engine, rear mid-engine car. That's crazy, man. Those are crazy 0 to 60 numbers for that type of price point. Now, I don't know what type of overall handling the car will have. I don't know what type of car it'll be on a track. I don't really go to the track, so that's not really important to me. What's really important to me on the C8 Corvette is how does it handle on public roads, and can you put the power down to the road? I believe it's a rear-wheel drive car, but still 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Now, I don't know if that's a time that was done by the manufacturer of the Corvette. I believe that's Chevy, or if that was by Car and Drive or a Motor Trend or some of those guys. I'm not sure. I just saw it online and it really piqued my interest when I heard that 0 to 60 time. That's crazy. Now, I've seen some videos on YouTube. You know, I've seen Stradman's video, I've seen Shimmy's video, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about the C8 Corvette. So, but I've not seen real life stuff yet. I don't think they're released yet. I don't think the C8's been released yet, but I'm sure in the coming months it will be released and people will be able to go purchase these cars, and then we can really find out what they're like on the track as well as on public roads. Back to my question though is should we bring one to the channel given the 0 to 60 time performance wise and given the price point? Now, aesthetically, to me, guys, it looks like a mixture between the Acura NSX, the new Acura, the latest generation of the Acura NSX, and the Ferrari 458. It looks like a mix between those two to me. You guys drop me some comments and tell me if I'm way off base on that, but I love the looks of it. Aesthetically, it looks great. And obviously, it has an engine right here in the back, so that makes it even more appealing. And then when you tie in that 0 to 60 under 3 seconds and you tie in the price point, shoot, man, I see why everybody's so hyped about these C8 Corvettes. It probably is going to be a monster out here on public roads, man. And again, don't know about the track, because you can have a quick 0 to 60, but if the suspension's not good and the tires aren't good and a lot of other technical things as it relates to how the car is actually built goes into whether it's going to do well on the track. So I don't know about that one. But I know for public road use, it should be a monster. So we'll see though. We'll have to take a closer look at that once it actually comes out. But the purpose of today's video is just to get y'all's opinion on what do you think about it. So drop me some comments again and let me know what you think. Also, I know over the last week I've put out several videos relating to replacing the SL63 with a new daily driver. I've looked at a 2019 BMW M5. I've looked at a 2017 Porsche Cayenne GTS. I've also looked at a Porsche Panamera Turbo, and I got a few more I'm gonna look at. E63 SAMG by Mercedes, and I'm also gonna be looking at a RS7 by Audi. I'm thinking about also going down to Naples, Florida, to the Maserati dealer down there and taking a look at a Maserati Gran Turismo. I know a couple of you guys on my last video commented, hey man, don't even bother with that, it's a crap car. You know guys, I like the look of it. I mean, it has a Ferrari engine in it. It's naturally aspirated. Now, I think the horsepower on it is about 475, and the torque number is less than that. So it's not a super quick car, but man, the sound that comes from these things, I've seen several of them on around here where I live, these Gran Turismos, man, and I'm telling you, they sound fantastic and they look great. So I think I'm gonna go down to Naples, down to the Maserati dealer down there, and take a look at what they have in inventory and see if one of those might fit the bill as well for to replace the SL63. Now, I probably won't, I'm not gonna buy a brand new one. It'll be a pre-owned one, but I think I'm gonna add that to the short list. Again, guys, on the replacement for the SL63 as a daily driver, give me your comments. Give me some more thoughts on what else I should be looking at, and I'll appreciate that. What else is going on the channel, man? Let's talk a little bit about the 458. I know I've been hinting at selling the 458, getting rid of it, and I'm still considering that in 2020, probably February of 2020. The goal is to have the Ferrari sold and out of the garage. Reason being is, at that point I would have owned the Ferrari for 3 years, and it has been a wonderful 3 years, but it's time to move on to something else. And I really like the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. I really like that. I like the looks of it. Obviously it has a V10 in it, and you know, it's a great looking car. I've looked at a lot of reviews online. I've seen this thing up close and personal here in person down in Naples, Florida, at one of the exotic car dealers down there. I've had a chance to take a look at it, look in the inside. I haven't test driven one yet, but once I get rid of the Ferrari and I'm serious about pulling the trigger, then I will find one and test drive it, whether it be here locally or maybe over on the East Coast in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, where they have a little bit bigger selection of Lamborghinis. So what do you guys think? Drop me some comments about the 458. Is it the right thing to do to let it go, or should I keep it and continue enjoying it? I just think at 3-year point, it's been a good run. Why not try something different? And I think the 458 has held its value pretty well. I'm going to do a video on exactly what I paid for it, what the monthly payment was, and how I paid for it. But I think you guys know how I paid for it. But I'm going to give you guys a full rundown on it before I get ready to sell it. But the goal is to have it sold by February of next year. That's the goal for right now. So we'll see what will happen once we get into 2020. What else is going on? GT3, again, thinking about getting the Supra, replacing the GT3 with that for a while. And the reason being is they're going to be coming out with the brand new 992 GT3 sometime in 2020, I'm pretty sure. They'll be coming out with that, and my goal is to get an allocation from my local Porsche dealership. And the thought process is sell the GT3 now so that I don't lose any money. Right now, I think I can still get 157 for it. It's a 2019. It has less than 500 miles on it. So I think I can still get what I paid for it, no problem. And then take the cash, invest it for a year until the new 992 GT3 is available and I can get my allocation. So that's the thought process on this one. So yeah, man, the garage is going to be changing real soon. And I appreciate you guys for chiming in and giving me all your thoughts on it. I really appreciate that. All right, guys, I think I've rambled on enough. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I appreciate your support. And give me a thumbs up on this video if you don't mind. It helps the channel. It helps me. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. Go back, take a look at some videos. I got some pretty good videos out there in my opinion. And share the video. As always, guys, keep chasing greatness. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.